For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 15 of My Player here on FIFA 17. We are just a slither away from being 72 rated already in this first season. We've been growing very, very well this year. The side are currently sat second in the table, 3 points off top, but only a single point ahead of 5th place, despite the fact that we're actually in second. So it's very, very, very tight right now. Up on the schedule for today is a game against Carlisle United at home, followed by Colchester away from home. Side that got relegated out of League One last year, so probably one of the best sides in the league with regard to actual personnel, but they're not having the best of seasons so far. They find themselves down in 14th, so 19th place to Carlisle will be our first port of call, and we'll see if we can get ourselves a bunch of points today. 6, of course, would be the, the one that we're looking for. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this series. We are contemplating moving in January because we're well, we've grown exponentially in this first season and we're probably a little bit too good for Cambridge United already, unfortunately. So we might be moving, we might not be moving, we'll have to wait and see. But for now, let's just go and take on Carlisle. Berry drilled out wide to Medialito, got caught on the ball, but James Dunn picks up on it. I'm going to poke this through here, looking for Joe Pigott, who in Joe Pigott style smashes it well wide first time when he could have just settled himself and buried it in the bottom corner. That was a very, very wild shot. Bring back Ben Williamson. Tackle Miller. That was my 40th stand tackle apparently of my career, so I'll take the accomplishment. Pigott across here to Berry, back to Pigott. James Dunn's waiting there for the ball. They can just turn and get it to him. There we go. I'm still here in the middle and I'll call for it. Oh, I thought about bursting through that gap, but we'll give it to James Dunn. Lovely turn out wide to Elliot Omazuzi, who gets caught. Nothing given. He is back on his feet. James Dunn, that's probably a foul, isn't it? Yeah, that was a little bit rash. Close to another opportunity after 13 minutes, but we couldn't quite get the shot away. Pigott with the turn. Good strength to hold off the defender. His hold-up play is pretty decent. It's just that he can't shoot. And unfortunately for a striker, that's kind of what you need to be best at. Here's Connor Newton on the ball again. Oh, I think that was a mixture of a pass for me and James Dunn there at the same time. Mix up at the back by Leon Legg, but we get it away. Can Alito keep that in? No, I don't quite think he's 17 foot tall to be able to jump and keep that in. Carlisle on the attack, Adams with the throw, Penn back to him, down the right-hand side, Medialito trying to outmuscle him, but he can't keep up with Nicky Adams. It's a dangerous cross as well. Elliot Omazuzi doesn't get it away, and Ibira is going to give Carlisle a 1-0 lead. Suicidal defending at the back from Cambridge United, and we find ourselves 1-0 down after 23 minutes. That was not very well dealt with at all. You just got to clear that first time. Don't take a touch. Why are you taking a touch with a striker on your shoulder? Just get rid of it. Lovely little drag back there, though, to send Elliot Omazuzi the wrong way. And then a good finish from Ibira. We're 1-0 down. It's Kennedy. Turns the defender well. Slots it through to Miller. We are 2-0 down after 29 minutes. 2 goals in 6 minutes. And Carlisle are getting out of sight here. We had a couple of chances at the other end, but they are being very clinical with their finishing at the other. It's only really 2 shots they've had all game, and they've both found their way into the back of the net. Not very good defending, it has to be said. Carlisle United 2, Cambridge 0. This is not going to plan. Call fish from Medialito. See the run being made by Luke Berry, and it's over the top to him. He brings it down. He could shoot. Ellis crunches in. Eventually, they'll both get up. It's a very solid tackle. Greg Taylor will take this throw in. Medialito has the ball. Here's James Dunn. That was a first touch, but it's found its way to Joe Pigott. I've called for it. We'll hit it first time. Deflected off Ellis. Apparently that was a poor shot. I don't really see it that way, but still, we're going to take the corner. Maybe we can get ourselves one back before half time. I don't really want to be right next to the goalkeeper there. We'll drift here towards the near post. That's over me. Up goes... I'm not sure who that was, actually. I think it was Leon Legg in the end. Made the mistake for a goal earlier on, but unfortunately not able to bring us one back there. Another corner to come in, though. Connor Newton again stands it up. It's kind of headed my way. Where's that going? Oh, I couldn't tell from the camera angle. Looks as if maybe it was floating towards the back post. In the end, it was right there for Gillespie to just leap and catch. We find ourselves still 2-0 down with just 5 minutes to go in this first period. Adams. Oh, space here for Penn. It's 3-0 Carlisle. You can tell by the way the 2 defenders were just on their haunches there. This is just a nightmare. What's going on? He just runs around the outside. Nobody picks him up. He's in so much space. There's so many bodies there in the middle. It's an exquisite finish into the far top corner, but he should never have had the opportunity in the first place. Carlisle are 3-0 up before the end of the first half. Done. Fires that to Mediolito. Into Adam McGurk. Pigott was so bad in the first half that the manager's taken him off at half-time and brought on Adam McGurk in his place. Berry could actually maybe move the ball on a little bit and we could try and get a counter-attack going here. I get tackled, but we'll keep possession through Greg Taylor. Back to Luke Berry. My chest control there wasn't the best. There was a nice run being made by the man on the right-hand side there, but Luke Berry seemed rather reluctant to give him the ball. I called from that from Dunn. I'm not going to get it from him, but we'll get it there and we'll feed James Dunn, who's in the box. James Dunn! Good save by Gillespie, trying to work ourselves back into this game. If they can score 3 goals and a half, we can score 3 goals and a half. That's what I'm telling myself right now, to try and keep the hope alive. And I can't get past the defender to try and get to the ball there. Who's going to win that foot race? It's Greg Taylor. He's done very well. I'll call for it here, and he finds me. We'll spin and give it to Elliot Omazuzi there. Out wide again to Connor Newton. There we go. Cross could come in, or, you know, he could just get tackled, but we're going to get the throw. We are. Right. The move is still alive. Elliot Omazuzi with the throw. Gets it to Adam McGurk. McGurk back to Omazuzi. Does well. Still doing well. Cross could come in. It has done. Who's going to get there first? The keeper comes and punches. Head that down to a teammate. That's going to be our throw again. Desperate to get ourselves back into this game here. Connor Newton and Elliot Omazuzi link up well. Back to Connor Newton. I'll call for it. He's gone for the cross, but it's... Oh, why did... He pulled out of that. Why have you pulled out of that? Oh, my word. Just pull that back across with your first touch, and surely there's someone there to bury it into the back of the net. Still 3-0 down with just over half an hour to go. We've got a free kick, but for some reason it's put me on it. I don't really want to take it, but I suppose I could just play it short and then look to pick up the ball again. Running through here, Taylor gives that to Piero Mingoya, who's just powered his way through, and that's a free kick in a much more promising position. I didn't envisage that going that well at all, but we'll have a free kick in a better position, and it will be me to take it again. This is one of the things I like about being at a smaller club. Because we're the highest rated player in the team, we get to take a lot of the free kicks and set pieces. I'm going to try and get it over the wall. It's into the wall, but I was there for the follow-up, and that left-footed shot was going about 10 yards wide. But James Dunn flicks that on straight to the keeper. I think everything about this game has quite simply just not been good enough. 5 minutes to go, still still Carlisle 3, Cambridge 0. There goes the final whistle. It's an extremely disappointing game. In the battle of the CUFCs, it's Carlisle that come away with a rather resounding win, to be honest. We started the brighter of the two sides, had a couple of opportunities, but unfortunately, as a team, we just weren't good enough. 4 shots for them, 9 for us, but no goals. They scored 3 of their 4 shots. Pretty much sums up that entire game, to be honest. 34 touches for us, 84% passing accuracy, 21 passes completed, 2 key passes, 1 shot on target, 2 shots off, but a 3-0 defeat. If we can put a similar level of performance in with regards to the way that we use the ball and just be a little bit more clinical with the finish, then hopefully in the second game we should be able to come away with 3 points. Portsmouth drew, which does us a favour considering we've just lost. I'm not sure how all of the teams underneath us that were on 35 points have actually fared there. So I think in the league table we almost certainly will have dropped a little bit. And we have. We've dropped down as far as 4th. Okay, right then. We now need to head into the game against Colchester and really pick things up. Flores. Oh, he's gone for the shot from distance. That's not far wide. I thought he was going to try and thread through a pass to the man running in front of him in the box. In the end, took a snapshot and, well, you can see the corner of the goal he was aiming for, and you can also see by how much he missed it. Done. To Berry. Just runs straight into Slater. Thankfully, Greg Taylor gets there. Plays around the corner looking for Jake Gosling, who's done well to pick up some space. Greg Taylor's touch is awful, though. We are just not playing well as a side in this game. Nothing is coming off for us. Or in this episode even, the past 2 games, nothing is coming off. First touches are off. The passing has been inaccurate. The clearances aren't very good. We conceded 3 goals with no reply in the first game, and we haven't started this one in a better manner at all either. 80% pass accuracy in the opening 20 minutes is just quite simply not good enough to me. Just give it back to Luke Berry. It's got Jake Gosling out wide to aim for. He finds me, and we'll give it to Luke Berry again. He's gotten away from the defender well there, Luke Berry. And he's in a crossing position. Number of defenders with him. I'll call for this from Greg Taylor, and we will get it. No, we won't. It's an awful pass. How can you misplace a pass that's literally 10 yards away from you? I would have had a great shooting opportunity there. And now, Colchester coming on the counter-attack. I think these two games, after we brought up the idea of potentially moving away a couple of episodes ago, and then revisiting that in today's episode at the beginning in the intro, thinking maybe I will move away from Cambridge United, I think the performances in today's two games so far, unless something drastically changes in the second half of this game, I'm pretty sure we're going to be looking to get a move away from Cambridge United in the upcoming transfer window. We've raced away well here. I'm going to try and turn inside the defender, which we've done very well, but I can't get my shot off for some reason, and Barry calls offside. Oh, I thought for a moment I was just about to slot that in the bottom corner as I turn inside. Went to pull the trigger, but the defender sticks in a big curly toe, and that sums up our entire team performance and personal performance in this episode to this point. Gosling turns well. He'll find me. I'll help it on its way around the corner there to Barry Core. And I'll push forward, and I'll call for a through. We'll hear from Luke Berry, and we are in. First time shot. Good save from Walker. That's much better. Opening move from kickoff, effectively, ends in a chance that, unfortunately for me, is well saved, but it was a decent opportunity. Corner to come in from Connor Newton. Hopefully we can have another opportunity here. It's over me, but up goes Loft, unfortunately. Taylor brings it down, though. I've called for it over here. He'll not find me, actually. He'll find Connor Newton. Newton driving inside. Here's Jake Gosling. Do I call for it through that gap? I did, and it will reach me. We'll turn and look to return the favour. We'll find Luke Berry. Finds Barry Core. Core finds me. We'll look to Berry again. We're keeping possession well here, can we? Fashion another opportunity on goal. Berry with a very good turn. Looks for Barry Core. It's going to drop to Luke Berry, who surely will make it 1-0 Cambridge, and has done. Oh, talk about scrambling the ball over the line. That was a very scrappy goal, but if we were going to score a goal today as a team, it was going to come in that sort of fashion, wasn't it? Very, very lucky with the way it dropped back to Berry, and to be fair, the keeper almost got there again. Diving at the feet of the midfielder, gets something on it, but it squirms under him and into the back of the net. We have ourselves a 1-0 lead here. It's not necessarily deserved, but we'll take it. Free kick for Colchester, just over 20 minutes to go. Dickinson stood over it, and it'll be him. Oh no, it's Loft that takes it. Oh, it's drilled straight at the keeper. Was a good enough free kick. I'm going to call for this. I mean, so much space. We can get. Oh, he hasn't got enough distance on it. Cheers, then. Never mind. Porter will get that through there to Flores, and if they equalise here, oh, thank you, Figueroa, for saving that. This kick to me was so woefully underhit that they were able to get themselves an opportunity on goal. Thankfully, throws up that right arm and stops them from equalising. Well, still 20 minutes to go, so anything could happen here. They could equalise, we could extend our lead. Both things could happen. They could score and then we could score again to go back in front. We'll have to wait and see. Loft whips that corner in, and again, it doesn't beat the man at the near post, and Dunn will pick up on it. I'm waiting for him to come away. I was about to call for that, but he's played me in anyway. Bring it down. Oh, beautifully. Right, I not got any options here for a pass. Elliot Omazuzi is arriving, but he's a right back, so I don't really want to pass to him. Apparently, two defenders are going to fall over themselves trying to get to me. Here's Connor Newton. I'm going to call for it again inside and hit it. Oh, did it hit a defender? No, it didn't. It was just such a bad shot on my left foot that it trickled about 5 yards wide. Utse's coming on for Barry Core, which is good news for me. He's a better striker to play alongside, and hopefully he can help us get that second goal. I almost got it there myself, but my standard of finishing on my left foot just wasn't quite there. Winter dinks that over. Knocked down by Idzik to right, but there goes the final whistle. So in the first battle of CUFC versus CUFC, we lose 3-0 to Carlisle. In the second battle of CUFC versus CUFC, we win 1-0. Carlisle, Colchester and Cambridge United. Triple vision, 3 CUFCs in one episode. We have, however, despite that victory, and not a very positive performance overall from me. See, a couple of things, the manager wasn't happy with me. 100% pass accuracy, though, which is something to be pleased at. 3 shots off target, 2 shots on, but we are now 72 rated. So we should be in a position now to be able to get a decent move away. I think after that episode, I am certain now that I would like to leave Cambridge United in this January transfer window. I will most definitely, though, be doing a Cambridge United Road to Glory full career mode later on in the year, as in the FIFA year, probably in the spring. I want to finish the Everton series, do another series after that, and then do a Cambridge United Road to Glory. So I will be doing a full manager mode with Cambridge, But I think our My Player time here at Cambridge is coming to an end. We haven't quite had as successful a spell here as I might have liked. We've done okay, and the side have done okay, but it's just not really, the series just isn't going down as well as previous years, and I think that's because the standard of League 2 football just isn't where it needs to be. We're up 6 ratings to 72 though. We've got 12 goals in 29 appearances, 7 assists as well, 10 and 4 in 22 league appearances, so we are in a position to be able to earn a move elsewhere. It would probably be Championship-ish. Probably Championship level. I'll request the transfer. The manager will obviously have to respond to that and then tell me whether he is or is not going to put me on the transfer list. I'll do it now rather than waiting until the window because A, they have to make the decision, and B, sometimes they reject it as well. So to save wasting any time in the transfer window, I'll do it now. So hopefully by the time the window arrives, we should be on the transfer list. In the next episode, though, we will play Cheltenham and Barnet, and the manager has turned down my request. Like we mentioned, sometimes it takes a couple of requests to actually get onto the transfer list. So we will do so again, request the transfer, and hopefully they will accept that second time around. There's what, going to be 3 games until the transfer window? Yes, Barnet, Cheltenham, 4 actually. Barnet, Cheltenham, Grimsby and Wickham on New Year's Eve. And then we've got Leyton Orient on the Monday as well. Of course, 2 games played over the New Year's weekend. So we've got a couple of episodes to get ourselves onto the transfer list, and then it will be a case of finding out where we move to. Obviously, as is always the case with My Player, when we do get a transfer offer in, you guys will have the opportunity to vote on it and to see where I go. Obviously, I can't pick a side to move to. If you're new to a My Player series or this game mode in general, you can't pick which side you move to. You have to go on the transfer list or loan list and wait for sides to approach the club for you. You can't dictate who comes in. You just have to say either yes or no to the teams that come in for you. So the main aim now is to get on the transfer list and then see who's interested in us. But for now, for today's episode, that is going to bring us to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We have managed to get back into the automatic promotion spots there with that win over Colchester, so I'm pleased with that. Hopefully, even after we move, providing people want to come in for us, Cambridge United can still get themselves promoted. I would have wanted to stay till the end of the season to ensure that happened, but clearly there is a lot of unrest in the viewer base that League 2 football just isn't really entertaining enough right now for this series as a whole, and I have to agree. So for the sake of entertainment value, because of course that's why I make videos, to entertain, we will move in the January transfer window. But for now, thank you very much for watching, guys. Do drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section where you think you'd like me to move to. If a side like the one that you want me to comes in for me, then obviously it will go to a vote. But I'd be curious to see what sort of teams you reckon a 72 rated me could go to. Maybe Championship level? We're probably good enough to be in the Championship. Maybe a lower end Premier League side? I'm not sure. Maybe we'd move abroad. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But for now, that's all for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.